Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zombie, and today I will be discussing what I believe are the most important roles in our society today. Well, it's kind of obvious based on the title. I do think artists are the most important, but it's more so just something I'd like to express my opinion on. I still think everyone is important, but what artists provide to our society is really unique in my opinion. Determining what a country is built on can be difficult. Some say it's freedom, others say it's expression, and most of the time it's greed. But who makes the most impact? Lawyers, engineers, doctors, scientists, and all artists contribute large amounts of work to mankind. However, in my opinion, artists stand out. The beauty of art is it can be made out of anything. Most of the time, components of our society were created because someone had a vision. What is a vision without art? Artists create in all forms, not just painting or drawing. Architects are artists. In some cases, engineers are artists. Art is a large part of our society that is overlooked. Though it's not widely talked about, propaganda and street graffiti protesting is art. While some may argue doctors are more important than artists, mental illness is known to have little to no cures. Art is a form of expression for people, helping them mentally provide a safe space for themselves. However, I'm not dismissing doctors. Doctors contribute to one of the most important jobs of our society, making sure we live to create art in the first place. Knowing you can visit someone for health concerns is comforting. There's a reason that dying of old age seems so peaceful. Doctors help ensure we live happy and healthy lives. And while doctors are actively treating patients, scientists are working from the sidelines. Often, they're the ones examining new bacteria and finding new material. Their curiosity paved the way for many other discoveries in all fields of medicine. They've not only helped us in the medical field, but in our everyday lives as well. We can look outside and know why the sky is blue, why the birds chirp, and why the bees rest in the winter. But what is beauty without conflict? Not everything in our society can be dealt with easily. Lawyers are a great example of defending those who have been wronged, those who have seen the ugly instead of the beauty in our society. Having a system to regulate issues is a key component of peace. Having someone that is willing to defend you and prove your side of the story is important. Lawyers give us the privilege of having defense against said wrongs. With their help, people can receive the support they need. There are more ways to support our society than defense alone. Engineers contribute to creating life-changing devices every day. While we rely on many inventions they have created, there was a time when we didn't have their resources. Engineers are very important to society, but compared to the other jobs on the list that I provided, lawyers, doctors, artists, they lack more need than them. The internet, cars, trains, and much more have always been argumentative issues since they arrived, with air pollution, online safety, and bullying being the main concerns. However, engineers still bring about much need and change in our lives. Their inventions give us more time to ourselves than doing housework or walking to the store. They are important. I just think artists, like them in general, provide more. Overall, I believe every job participates in our society to a degree. Some just happen to affect us more than others. While lawyers, doctors, scientists, and engineers give us somewhere to start, artists build off of their ideas. Art is limitless, a form of the mind. The others are facts. Sometimes, all you need to do is apply creativity to those facts. Now I'm going to go more into my personal art experiences in the job world. I never knew what I was going to grow up to be when I was younger. Adults would ask me what my dream job is, and it would change based on what I liked. I remember saying a pop star, a princess, a chemist, but I didn't take it seriously until middle school. My friends were going through a mental health crisis since it was the start of COVID and we all hit puberty. I was often listening to their problems and offering them words of advice and encouragement. Whenever we would talk, they would tell me to become a therapist, that I was naturally gifted, quote unquote. After hearing that so many times, it felt like my destiny, my life goal. So, I committed to getting a psychology degree. I told my whole family about my plans and how I would fulfill them. They often came to me with questions that we would research together, and I thought it was finally my purpose. How wrong I was. When I started my first set of college classes, I added animation on my roster. I've always enjoyed creating art, and this class sounded really fun. I started to struggle in psychology, but excel in animation. I had fun doing the work for my animation class. I obtained perfect scores and even extra credit I didn't mean to earn. My professor and classmates gushed over my work, and I felt so embarrassed, but not like I had before. I felt embarrassed in a good way. I started to open up and show my friends my work. They immediately started to pay me to draw them their own ideas that they couldn't draw themselves. Currently, my goal is to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. On one hand, I enjoy art and my friends support me. On the other hand, I've been told psychology is my thing and that I should keep pursuing it. What I'm most afraid of is if I go into art, it won't be enjoyable anymore. It'll be a job instead of a hobby. However, I'm still young. I have a mountain of years ahead of me to figure out my life goals. I just wish I knew what I wanted to do now rather than later. I know that I love art, and I know psychology interests me, but the classes I've taken so far bothered me. Animation was supposed to be a fun class for me, but not this fun. Maybe I just need to try different psychology classes and instructors, since I've only taken one at the time of writing this. One class shouldn't be my end-all be-all. People have told me that abnormal psych is fun, so I could just have different results after taking that class. I hope I can figure it out. Hey everyone, cutting in here. I wrote this a little, while ago, as in, over a year ago. I've taken more psych classes since, and I really enjoyed abnormal psychology. If you're ever planning on taking it, I really highly recommend it. This essay still is true to me. I think I'm a little more expanded on the psych field now than I used to be at the time of writing this. I think animation and psych is both really cool, and something I'd like to pursue. I just had a really bad instructor for my first class, not gonna lie to you. Instructors are important. Make sure you check rate my professor or something. But this is the end of the video. I know it is a short one, but it is something I just wanted to get out into the world, read out some essays that I wrote a few years ago, get something uploaded. I'm working on it, working on more uploads than just this, so stay tuned in the future, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Ow.